Hi, this is Shashank Vellur from Mumbai. I've done my hotel management in 2011 from Yeshwantrao University, and I've done my post-graduation in training and development from the Tata Institute of Social Science in 2020-21. With respect to my work experience, I started off as an operations into F&B service for restaurants, and then I moved on to hotels for sales. I worked for a leisure property, I worked for a pre-opening business property, vegetarian chain of hotels in India, and also I worked for a chain of hotel in India. Then I moved on to workspaces. I headed the community for a co-working space in Bombay, and then I went on to become the business development manager for a managed office. Now, in all the span of around 10 to 12 years of my career, where it's a mix of business development, operations for hotels and co-working space, the one pain point I always realized is that when hotels try to coordinate with corporates for bookings for MICE stands for meetings, incentives, conferences and exhibitions, the biggest pain point is that still hotels rely on your manual efforts, and it's an old school types of doing the bookings. That is where I felt when technology is taking over everything, why can't it take over the MICE process and can automate that? The biggest pain point for corporates would be to identify a hotel of its need for a MICE requirement with the banqueting capacity, with the comparisons of rates of 4 to 5 hotels, making a communication channel for all the stakeholders of the companies and hotels to coordinate to successfully execute the event. Also, would be to close this event. So this is the exact thing what I'm trying to solve: automate the process of the bookings. Either it is travel agent, either it is corporates with hotels, creating that auto flow of the bookings and ensure that AI power helps the human efforts get minimized and execute the event in a very successful way. This is the intention of Corpotel. Corpotel stands for corporate and hotels, and we have got a great team to work with. Mr. Kurian Varghese, who is the CEO of Citrus Hotels, is a part of my team to help us to identify and to give us industry expertise. Mr. Pradeep Satya, who is the serial entrepreneur, and he's helping us to understand the ecosystem of startups well. Mr. Sikanpreet Singh, who is the co-founder from a tech angle, who helps to build a great tech. And of course me as a hotelier, as a salesperson who understands the industry better, and to see how can we take it further. We have already made the MVP. We are in talks with investors to raise funds, and the initiative initiated by Mr. Adani is a very great, and I thought I can try out in this. Thank you very much.